everyone, I am back again. This time I am using, I think this is an older from this year Hip Kit Club. I don't remember which one it is. I'm sorry. I recently subscribed again to Hip Kit. I like receiving random supplies in the mail. This video is sped up pretty fast because apparently it was a really long video. I didn't know that. So I sped it up really fast. This is kind of an experiment to see if it's better to speed up the video a lot or if it's better to, or if it's better to cut out parts of the video. So I'm going to make a couple videos and just kind of see which I prefer. And also, well, it'll take a while before I see what you prefer. But it's just a bit of an experiment for me. So I think I had seen this done online. What I'm going to do is cut apart all of the strips from this Vicky Bouton paper. I'm using the big Tim Holtz scissors, if you are wondering. Those scissors have been repurposed into fabric scissors. So I think I might have to buy myself another pair for scrapbooking. They work amazing to cut fabric if you sew at all. I sew in that I've been making masks. That's about it. I don't sew anything else. So like I was saying, I'm pretty sure I had seen a picture like this online where somebody had cut up all of the sunburst pieces from this paper and then glued them onto the layout in a sunburst arrangement, but not. I don't know. It's hard to explain. If I remember where I saw the picture, I will definitely link to it, but unfortunately, this was made a while ago. And I don't remember where I saw this picture. So this is what I'm talking about. You rearrange them onto like part of the page. Now, you could just cut the piece of paper down to fit in that area if you want, but I went through and roughed up all of the edges of my strips. I don't really know what else you call them, sunburst pieces. And then I glued them down, and then I cut off a lot of the extra bits that were just going to be under the photo anyway, just to make the layout a little bit cleaner. It's not a big deal because it is going to be under the photo. But oh, I think I was like, wait, what was this picture? What trip did we take this on? Anyways, I don't know why I wrote that on the back. So I am going to end up scrapbooking that, which is a postcard. One is a picture, one's a postcard. That is a postcard of the Falkirk Wheel in Scotland. It's a really, really cool thing to see if you haven't seen it. If you're in the Glasgow area, I would strongly recommend going to Falkirk. There's also a palace there. If you are interested in palaces, called Falkirk Palace, I think. No, that's wrong. I was getting confused. I was thinking of Falkland Palace. It's around there too, though. And I think Scone Palace is close to there as well. Scotland, hands down, my absolute favorite place to travel to. I am biased. I am Scottish. My family lives in Scotland. So it's definitely somewhere that I like to travel to a lot. But honestly, some of the coolest places I've seen have been in Scotland. Yeah. And we've been to London, Italy, France, Disney World. We're hoping to be able to travel again. I really want to go to Eastern Europe. I really want to go to the Czech Republic and Prague and Croatia and Germany and Poland. I would really like to see other parts of France other than just Paris. I've seen some of it. When I was in high school, I went to France for 3 months. So I have seen other parts of it. Can I just say that I was super excited to be able, I think that sailboat stays on the layout. And I was super excited because this is a, how do I explain this? It's like a lock system. Like we have the locks in Canada, like we have the Rideau Canal locks, for example, or the Peterborough locks. But instead of going like the water level changing between the locks, they built this really cool thing that it rotates around itself. If you have time, I'm sure and positive that there are videos of it on YouTube. It is super cool. So the boat drives in at the bottom or the top, and then the two pieces rotate around each other. So then the boat at the bottom ends up on the top, and the one that was on the top ends up on the bottom. It's really cool. You really can't tell that it's moving. It goes very slowly. Unfortunately, the day that we were there, it was pouring down rain, which is pretty par for the course in Scotland. It usually rains. So I don't have very good pictures of it. That's why I bought this postcard. Because, one, it was raining, so photos were hard to get. And two, I didn't want to stand in the rain. And when I say raining, I mean it was pouring down rain. Like, it wasn't just a drizzle. It was a deluge. Deluge? Not sure. Anyways. So I'm using a lot of Vicky Bouton products. I'm pretty sure I just pulled out all my Vicky Bouton stuff because, or maybe it came in the hip kit. Might have come in the hip kit. May have. It was a while ago. I don't remember. So I thought I would just like put them all on one layout. Oh, I think I moved the boat because I didn't like that it was driving the wrong way. Yeah. Sometimes I'm fussy about things like that, and sometimes I just don't care. Apparently this day I cared. So I thought I would just attach it over to the side with some spare pattern paper that didn't make it, or I think that's actually the back of that sunburst paper. And I'm going to put flowers, lots of flowers on this layout, and a heart, apparently, another kaleidoscope, and a heart. This collection, I'm not sure how available it is anymore, but it was a really, really fun collection. It was called, I think it's called Let's Wander. It was a really good collection. Now her current collection is Storyteller. It is also an amazing collection. It's very different, but like the colors are a lot, I guess like more distressed in Storyteller. They're deeper and darker and more, not really grungy, but more of a distressed feel to them. So, they're both good. They're just both very different. So, yeah, I like this layout. I remember making this layout. It was a fun one to make too. And for some reason, the video was really long, but I don't remember the layout taking me a long time to make. I don't know. Maybe I just went slower than I'm used to. I'm not sure. But if you haven't checked out my YouTube, there's going to be a couple videos, at least 2 videos before this one, that explain I'm doing an album overhaul. So I'm definitely going to put the album share and explain why I chose certain layouts to redo. So that video will be on my channel. So I would suggest and recommend that you go and watch that video, so you, when I talk about like, oh, this is part of my album rehaul, you're like, what are you talking about? So might be good to read that. Oh, I'm showing you that I'm listening to a podcast called Talking Tudors. I've listened to them all. It's really good. That also might be why this layout took me longer to make because I was listening to that podcast. But it's a good podcast if you're interested in history, which I am. I love history. This particular layout is not one of the ones in the album overhaul. This is going in my Scotland album, and the ones in the album overhaul are going into they're one of my London albums from 2015. This one album, for whatever reason, had a lot of layouts that I didn't care for in it. What mist am I adding? Oh, I think this is a gray mist, which I love it. It's so good. It's a matte gray mist, and oh, it's so yummy. It looks really, really dark. It's a very dark gray, but oh, it's so pretty. Anyways, thank you all for coming to watch with me and listen to me ramble on about nothing again. Thanks, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.